The long 2-week awaited return due to technical difficulties. We're doing quarterbacks today. So your options are Caleb Williams, Baker Mayfield, Jalen Hurts, or Justin Herbert. And I know who John's going to debate on for a
Yeah, I was
while.
gonna say.
I don't know who I'm gonna pick. No, give me Justin Herbert.
You're taking Justin?
Yeah.
Give me Jalen Hurts.
Taking the
He's
Super
got a good arm, good dual threat,
has a Super Bowl ring.
has a Super Bowl ring. If the Eagles would have won the first time they went with him, he would have been the MVP for sure.
No doubt. I would take Caleb Williams, and that's more of a bias from watching him in college.
He was electric at USC.
Oh, no, I watched him at Oklahoma for his freshman season.
Oh.
Because I remember him going off after Spencer Rattler got benched in the Red River Showdown and brought them back to win that game against Texas. Oh, boy.
Oh yeah, that was all over Instagram for like 3 weeks.
I was
Yeah, remember
upset when he transferred. I wanted him to stay at Oklahoma. But I'm happy he found his footing finally now that he's got an actual good coach. Well, welcome back to I almost called this the CCast podcast. That's the old one. This is the Backseat Coaches. And we have a lot of free agency news to catch up on. Because it started last week. I think the biggest move that happened before free agency started was the Chiefs trading away McDuffie to the Rams
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
for four picks, I think is what it was. Right? I know it was a first. So it was a first, a fifth, and a sixth this year, and a third next year. On top of, they give him a 4-year, $124 million contract extension, making him the highest paid defensive back in NFL history.
Holy cow.
Now, I know he plays a lot in the slot. He can play outside too. If I had the ability to look at PFF without having to pay for it, I'd probably be able to see where he always lined up so I could figure out if this is really an overpay or not, but I can't do that. Still, I think it's a win by both teams, but more for the Chiefs because they didn't have to pay all that money for McDuffie.
Yeah. Yeah. They can bring someone younger in and maybe more skilled.
And, I mean, they did the same thing with L'Jarius Sneed. They unloaded him. He got a massive payday, and then look what just happened to him. He just got cut after 2 years because he couldn't stay healthy anymore. And he was considered at the top of the league.
Yeah, not so much anymore.
Why did you go back on me? What deal did he sign when he went to the Titans? So McDuffie left and signed a 4-year, $76.4 million contract. So nowhere near the top. It was a tag and trade that they did with Sneed. But they also only got a 3rd and a 7th round pick for Sneed. So somebody was clearly valued way more than the other. But
That's for sure.
Andy Reid's also had a knack for knowing when to unload players before they start to go downhill. So could that be what happened here? Maybe. but I don't see that being very likely.
He sees him in the ice tub for too long. I went, oh, gotta go. I'm kidding.
Um, I mean, a lot of the big moves. There was some decent moving around with the quarterbacks this off season. I mean, we got Tua going to the Falcons. Kyler Murray is now a Viking. Malik Willis, after starting 3 games in Green Bay and a very, very, very poor tenure in Tennessee, just got a big contract from the Dolphins.
Up to $67.5 million.
That is nuts. That is ridiculously high.
Is that guaranteed?
No, it's 45 guaranteed. Still way too high.
Mm-hmm.
If this doesn't work out, the Dolphins are going to be where the Jets are.
The Raiders were originally going to release Geno Smith before the Jets traded back for him. I was curious what number he was going to wear before Justin Fields got traded this morning, to the Chiefs. Like, this is insane.
This is one of
And
the
the great
craziest.
Johnson is now a Bengal.
Who? Oh, Josh Johnson.
Josh Johnson
Yep.
going to be Burrow's backup.
Back for his 3rd stint.
In Cincy?
Yeah, he was there in 2013 and 2015. He has yet to add any new teams to his list of 14.
2 of those are in leagues that don't exist anymore.
No, that's 14 NFL teams. That's not the other leagues that he's played in.
That's not even the other 2 teams.
So, the NFL teams he's played on are the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, San Francisco 49ers, the Browns, the Bengals, the Jets, the Colts, Bills, Ravens, Giants, Texans, Raiders, Redskins, Broncos, is that it? Okay, 13 NFL teams. And then for the other leagues, he's played on the Los Angeles Wildcats, the San Diego Fleet, and he played in some league in 2012 for the Sacramento Mountain Lions, whoever that is.
Oh, yeah, in the UFL.
Is that what that was back then?
Yep.
Yep.
So he's played for 16 professional football franchises.
Oh, did I say the Lions?
One of them is stuck.
I don't know that you said the Lions.
So,
Does
yeah.
that make that 17?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 14 NFL teams and 3 XFL/UFL teams.
And don't forget the AAF.
Oh, that's what that one was.
That was the Fleet.
I remember seeing those on TV. Those were kind of sad.
The AAF was actually really fun to watch.
Mm-hmm.
But it folded after 6 weeks. Of
Real
play.
quick.
And it gave Utah a pro team briefly.
Who did they have?
They had the Salt Lake Stallions.
The Alliance of American Football.
Salt Lake Stallions led by Seahawks backup legend BJ Daniels.
No way. Was he really there?
Yep.
Oh, boy. He's not on a team anymore, is he? Nope. He is retired from football now.
I remember he was briefly a Sea Dragon.
Mm-hmm. Before the league folded the first time. I want the Sea Dragons to come back so I have a real reason to watch the UFL. Or if Boise could get a team, that'd be pretty nice.
Always he's getting a soccer team.
Mm-hmm. I'm cool with that. I'll go watch him.
It, it's a step in the right direction.
Yeah. Oh no, this was the biggest news. Max Crosby gets traded from the Raiders to the
Oh
Ravens,
yeah.
and then he fails the physical, and the Ravens back out and sign Trey Hendrickson instead.
Oh, I didn't see that part.
You didn't see which part that they signed Trey?
Yeah, the Trey Hendrickson piece.
They signed him to a 4-year, $112 million contract, like almost hours after they rescinded the deal.
So Crosby's still a Raider?
He is still a Raider, and I think he gave his goodbye message, and then after the trade fell through, he came back and he said, "My focus is on the Raiders."
You know
Kinda
how
has to be.
mad I would be if I was Max Crosby?
Considering who they just picked up as head coach and all the moves that they made, and they don't have to change any of them because they had the cap space for it, on top of you have the top pick, I think they're going to be okay this season.
I said that last year.
Okay, well, they had Pete Carroll coming off of a year where he sat out instead of Pete Carroll coming straight out of college where he was able to scout all the players he was going to draft.
That's true.
It's very
Also, he's 74.
Mm-hmm. And
Leave him alone.
he still showed his inability to adapt to the game and how it's changed. And to think people wanted John Schneider fired instead.
Nope.
The move of the Vikings bringing in Kyler Murray, I think, is a good move. It's somebody to hold down that starting job while McCarthy still tries to figure it out if he's going to be the guy. We lost Aaron.
No, I'm back.
Okay.
I don't think Kyler Murray is a bad quarterback.
No, he's not. Is he going to
He's
win
just
you a
victim
Super
to
Bowl?
the-
No, he's
No.
not.
No, he won't.
But
I think he was just a victim of the Cardinals system.
Just like Gardner Minshew is going to be.
Oh, I don't like that he's a Cardinal now.
You can't like him anymore.
No, I can still like him. I have his Jaguars jersey. I want to have every single team that he plays for. I want every single one of those jerseys.
Well, and the Cardinals aren't exactly a real division rival.
Mm-hmm. Like they give us fits every once in a while, but
Not often.
Yeah.
Oh, they're like the Raiders.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, think of it that way.
They're
Most
not.
of
You
the
know the
time we
worst
just
part-
beat up on them twice a year, and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
The
You never.
worst part about these saying that is that I told my boss to watch the podcast, and he's a diehard Raiders fan. So Conan, if you're seeing this, I meant every word. Anyways, continue.
No, they're the team that you don't think about, except for that one obscure season where they're really, really good.
2015.
Mm-hmm. The last time Fitzgerald and Carson Palmer really had something going.
I guess the main thing we should focus on is our teams. So for me and Mac's team, the Seahawks, we did lose a few members of the dark side. Boye Mafe is gone. Reek Woolen is gone. And who's the other one that left? We got Josh Jobe back.
Yeah, Josh Jobe came back. Oh crap.
Kobe Bryant, I think, left.
Yes, he went to Chicago.
That's right.
But we made the smart move in tendering Ty Okada, who did a incredible job filling in for both him and Julian Love last year. That was smart. Bringing back Josh Jobe was smart. the entire, basically the entire starting defense is still here.
Yeah, pretty much everybody.
Offensively, we're going to be a little hurt. We brought back Rashid Shaheed. That's massive. Do I think the contract's a little high for him? Based on
A
what he
little
did
bit.
for us, yes. Based on his potential, I think we got him pretty
That's-
cheap.
Yeah, that's a good point.
But the biggest loss was losing K9 to the Chiefs, which was, we expected to lose him. He was going to ask for more money than we were going to be willing to shell out for him.
Yep.
But losing him is going to hurt. Who knows how Charbonnet is going to be after he comes back from this ACL tear. We signed Emmanuel Wilson. We have George Halani, who it sounds like he's going to get a pretty big role from what I've heard. I know he's got the potential, and he showed flashes of it in the preseason and in some of the blowouts that he got to play in.
Yeah.
So I'm not crazy worried. I am really, really happy we brought back Jake Bobo. You have no idea how happy I am that we did that. Oh, we needed that. He's top 3, I would say, in blocking wide receivers. So good. Plus, even for how slow he is, he always seems to make separation. It's so weird.
Yep, it's impressive. He's a great wide receiver 4 and a good blocking option. That's all we need him for, and he does a good job of it.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else from our end of things, Mac?
Let's see. I don't think so. Just we re-signed some of the important guys, lost some, signed a couple of replacements, hopefully. The only hole we have on offense is we still don't know who's going to play right guard because it shows that Anthony Bradford is still there. That's just because he hasn't signed with anybody yet. And then defensively, the only starter that we lost is Kobe Bryant, but Ty Okada, I think, played and started in 12 games last year. I don't know if you'll have... Oh, you do. So he played in all 17 games, and he started 11 of them. 65 tackles, 1.5 sacks, 3 TFLs, an interception, 6 passes defended, a fumble recovery.
Not bad at all.
Mm-hmm. As long as we kept one of the two, we were going to be fine in the secondary. As long as we kept Josh Jobe or Reek Woolen, we were going to be fine at corner. We re-signed Drake Thomas to, I think, a 2-year deal. That was a good move. Like we're set. There's a real good chance we could run it back this year.
I think we can, as long as we can reestablish our run game with Charbonnet and Holani and whoever else that we bring in.
We're going to draft somebody for sure.
I would think so.
Moving over to the Chargers. So, John, any glaring moves that they made that...
There's that I really like, and there's a few that I'm just kind of like, all right. We extended Khalil Mack.
Yeah.
A 1 year.
Mm-hmm.
I'm happy about that. Extended Trey Pipkins to a 2-year. I know we released Mekhi Becton because that didn't work out,
No.
and I think it was Zion Johnson who wants another. He's not with us anymore.
No, he went to the Browns, I believe.
That's right. We signed Charlie Kolar, who is I think if I remember correctly, he was primarily a blocking tight end in Baltimore.
Right there. Yep.
He didn't really have a lot of, I guess, limelight working behind Mark Andrews and Isaiah Likely.
Mm-mm.
So I really don't know how he plays. But Joe Ortiz seems to really like him. So
So here's his career stats. He has 30 receptions for 409 yards and 4 touchdowns across his 4 years in Baltimore. His best year being last year, 10 receptions for 142 and 2 touchdowns.
okay.
He's 6'6", 265 pounds. He's only 27.
Uh-huh.
Almost like he was the replacement for Nick Boyle.
Well, he's going to be Will Disley's replacement
Mm,
because we also released him.
Uncle Will.
Um, so we'll have some younger tight ends. We'll have Aronde Gadsden and him. We signed, where is it? We signed Alec Ingold.
That was an
I was
interesting
pretty,
one.
I was, listen, he played with uh, McDaniels, and is that the right one? There's a lot of mix in the league.
Yeah, Mike McDaniel.
He played with McDaniel in Miami. It seems like they're just giving McDaniel the full reign of like what to do as far as the offense goes.
Mm-hmm.
The only downside in and possible upside depends on how they go about it. With the signing of Alec Ingold, Scott Matlock doesn't have a place as a fullback anymore. But
No,
if we can get him back on the line, I'm not mad at that either.
I mean, you could use him as like the goal line back because he is significantly bigger.
Yes.
So
Uh,
it's. I mean, I would use him because if he goes up against a linebacker, that linebacker's done for.
yeah. Um, we I think we signed him. Yeah, Trevor Penning, offensive tackle.
I think he's still working off
We
his rookie
traded
deal.
we traded for him in November. Uh, and I guess we extended him.
22,
You
23,
Uh,
guys also
24,
signed
25.
guard Cole Strange from the Patriots.
Yeah, the
yep,
entire interior of your offensive line has been redone because you also signed Tyler Biadasz from Washington after he got released.
yep. And that's those. Other than those two, there's not really anything. I will admit I did uh, send a kind of strongly worded message to the Chargers admin team about please picking up somebody, but it did not happen. And he's still a free agent, from what I hear.
Who?
I also think Mac is frozen. I wanted AJ Brown.
Oh. No, he's
Where did
still
he end up?
AJ Brown.
Hmm.
He's still an Eagle.
Nice.
Wasn't he a free agent?
No, he's just been in trade talks.
Oh well. I guess all hope isn't lost.
I heard someone saying the Rams wanted to trade for him, and as a Seahawks fan, no, don't.
Mm-mm. No, I mean,
Well, you can't afford that.
if they did, no, they'd have to give up. They'd have to give up their second rounder in both years if they wanted to get him.
And you afford Puka, Devontae, and AJ Hill.
Puka's available for, or is eligible for an extension,
Oh.
and he's gonna warrant high money.
Well, deservedly so.
Put up 1,400, almost 1,500 yards as a rookie. You would have done the same thing again if you didn't miss 6 games in your sophomore year, and then had you not missed 2 games this past season, you probably would have had more yards than JSN, knowing how much Matthew Stafford feeds you the ball. He's in his 3rd year and he has over 4,000 yards receiving already.
Crazy.
He came in and lit up the league. And I actually really liked him before he started to get all mouthy this season.
Okay.
Yeah. You remember the whole thing with him complaining about the refs on the live stream?
Oh yeah.
You didn't know about that, Aaron?
Oh, I did.
Oh,
That's why I
okay.
was shaking my head. I'm like, yeah. Started running his mouth too much.
That was
That's why
the
JSN won Offensive Player of the Year.
that was the start of their downfall at the end of the year. At least that's what it felt like.
Yeah, because he just could not, for the life of him, keep his mouth shut, both on that live stream and then on Twitter throughout the season.
Mm-hmm. Because it was right before that Thursday night game.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys were 11. You were 11-3 going into that game, and the only other team you beat was the Cardinals at the end of the year because somehow you lost to Atlanta of all teams. But Stafford played a really bad game. That was nuts.
That was nuts.
Well, speaking of other running backs in free agency, I assume you guys saw the Trevor Etienne contract that he signed with New Orleans.
Yes. I'm happy about
That's
that.
kind
He's
of a
back
random
home.
one. Was not expecting that.
Mm-hmm. I feel like there was another running back that got a big contract that I'm not thinking of.
Well, Montgomery got traded to the Texans, and then Pacheco got traded to the Lions.
That's what it was. It was the Montgomery trade that was indeed the writing on the wall for Joe Mixon in Houston. Because Joe Mixon has been released.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
I mean, I feel like everybody saw that coming as soon as that move happened.
Mm-hmm.
And then I saw some post, I don't remember where or who, but it was something about the Chiefs going after Walker, Saints going after ETN, and the Texans trading for Montgomery, meet them saying that this running back class for the draft is not very good.
I don't think it is.
I mean, outside of Jeremiah Love, I don't think there's a whole lot. Granted, the last time I looked at ESPN, they hadn't updated anything. Oh, hey, Taylor Green is finally on here.
Oh yeah, that's right.
He's considered the fifth best quarterback right now, according to ESPN, for the draft, above Drew Aller.
I think Taylor Green is like he's the sleeper.
He's underneath Garrett Newsomer, Carson Beck, Ty Simpson, and Fernando Mendoza. And everyone knows where he's going.
Mendoza knows where he's going.
Mm-hmm. Ty Simpson and Carson Beck, no one really knows, or Garrett Newsomer. But we're here to talk about... Okay. So, Jeremiah Love's backup is considered number 2. And... Okay. Jeremiah Love's grade from ESPN is a 93. His backup is number 2. What do you think his grade is?
91, 87.
75.
Would he be considered a gold tier player? Silver?
What are we considering gold tier here?
Sorry, I was thinking Madden Mobile.
From what year of Madden Mobile? Because they at one point they changed the numbers.
When 80 was considered elite.
Yes, he would be a gold player.
Okay. 70.
Aaron said 77. Yeah, 79. That's the second best grade for a running back in the draft class right now.
That's terrible.
That's both the Penn State running backs didn't get graded even a 70.
That's surprising.
Nicholas Singleton and Katron Allen were nasty as a duo, and neither of them got higher than a 69 for their grade. Nick
You always
Singleton,
have to take the analysis with a huge grain of salt.
Singleton is ranked the fourth best. Katron is ranked the sixth best. Arkansas's running back Mike Washington was put higher than both of them.
I like Mike Washington. He was a lot of fun to watch.
But both Penn State running backs are outside the top 100 prospects according to ESPN.
Crazy stuff.
I feel like this draft class in general is just going to be pretty weak. Cuz even the wide receivers, there's not any standout guy.
No.
I
Next
mean,
year,
there's
27 is going to be nuts.
there's not much of a standout guy for quarterbacks either. Jeremiah Love's the standout for running back. There's one
Just Caleb
standout.
Downs.
Yeah, Downs is a standout guy. There's the tight end from Oregon who people believe he's going to be really good. This is a pretty good offensive tackle draft. You got both the guys from Utah, Caden Proctor, the one of the guys from Miami. Like, this one's pretty deep for offensive tackle. I feel like for the interior offensive line, it's never deep at any point.
No. Those are diamonds in the rough.
I mean, the highest graded center was given an 82 overall grade. Was the highest. Jeremiah Love's the highest with a 93, which he might be tied. He's tied with Downs, and that's it. They're the two highest guys this year. I think this is a pretty deep edge rush draft too. Because I've been hearing good things about Missouri's Zion Young and Oklahoma's R. Mason Thomas. And they're... I think they're projected to go in like the early second at the highest. Yeah, corners, nothing spectacular. Safety outside of Downs is nothing spectacular. Obviously, you almost never see a kicker or a punter get drafted. There's nothing really exciting about the draft this year in terms of the prospects that are coming out of it. Next year will definitely be more exciting because it's going to be well, hold on. Did Arch Manning redshirt? He did. So he technically could play one more year, I think.
May choose to.
It would be, I think it's smarter for him to use all his eligibility instead of rushing into it.
Well, I don't know that his uncles are going to let him rush into it.
No, he's got all
They're
that
very
experience
involved.
behind him. Like, people thought he should have gone to the draft this year. I think it was very smart for him not to go.
Yeah.
Okay, how many years did Eli play in college? Where you're... Oh, you don't have his college stats. Okay. Guessing you don't have Peyton's either. Nope. Okay, does ESPN have them by any chance? Start with Manning. Oh, I can't even see his college stats. Okay. Lovely. How many years were you at Tennessee? 94, 95, 96. 4 years at
Yeah,
Tennessee.
4 years.
And Eli at Ole Miss was also probably 4 years as well. 93, or 99, 90, 2000, 01, 02. So Eli redshirted and used all of his eligibility. Arch should definitely do the same thing.
Yeah.
There is absolutely no reason he should jump into it. I know his uncles are also gonna make sure he doesn't transfer either. You picked a school, you're gonna stay there and earn every single snap that you get.
Yeah.
Exactly.
All right. Was there any other crazy big signings in free agency? So there was the trade of DJ Moore to the Bills, which I didn't think he
Fair.
wanted out of Chicago.
No, but at least Josh Allen has a weapon now.
A legit weapon.
I love
Um,
Khalil Shakir, but he's only good as a number 2.
yeah, that's a fair take right there. The Colts re-signed Alec Pierce to a 4-year, $116 million contract, I believe. Franchise tagged Daniel Jones and then signed him to a 2-year, $100 million contract. I think that's I think that's a little too high for Daniel Jones, but I think it's smart to keep him. He is the most successful quarterback you've had since Andrew Luck, outside of Phillip Rivers. But he's old and he's not coming back this time. But you signed him, Alec Pierce, and then you traded away Michael Pittman to the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that made no sense to me.
Well, it's going to be good for Pittsburgh because you have a much better proven wide receiver. And even though he's tall, he is still shifty. He's going to be able to run those routes that Metcalf can't while also being able to give you the height that Metcalf has.
Exactly.
Ooh, I forgot. Gainwell is a Tampa Bay Buccaneer.
Right. Forgot about that. That was a lot of the moves felt like they didn't make a lot of sense. But obviously there's a reason we're sitting behind a computer as amateurs and not sitting in the front office of an NFL team.
It's the podcast name.
Jaquan Brisker went to the Steelers. CJ Gardner-Johnson is a Buffalo Bill. Denzel Perryman came back on a 1-year deal to the Chargers.
Darius Slay retired.
Oh, yeah, I heard Darius Slayton in my head. Like, no, that didn't happen. He's still a Giant.
Yeah, he is still a Giant. Big play Slay retired.
That one's sad to see, but he was getting up there in years for a corner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bryce Huff retired.
Bradley Bozeman retired. Good riddance. Sorry.
Obviously,
Thank you for protecting Herbert, but get out of here.
Dre Greenlaw went back to the Niners on a 1-year deal after being released from the Broncos. Obviously, the biggest news of the entire free agency clearly was Cleveland had to restructure the Deshaun Watson contract again.
What a mess.
He's going to be there for like
him.
the next 5 years just because they can't unload him without all the dead cap.
Horrible.
Just take the hit, dude.
They take
He's
the
not
hit, they
gonna play
can't
another
sign
snap.
anybody for 2 years.
Well, you're already the Cleveland Browns. It's fine.
That's true.
You can't get much lower.
Should we get to some career guessing, gentlemen?
Yeah, I think that's all the big
I
news
say
at free
so.
agency. So, who would like to start?
Aaron, why don't you do the honors, buddy?
I'll do it. I'll do my offensive player first. I think this one's going to be more difficult. So my player was undrafted in 2014.
Okay.
He was a Kansas City Chief from 2014 to 2018 with a practice squad stop with the Jets in there, and he was a member of the Colts practice squad in 2019. This is a skill position player. He has just under 1,000 career rushing yards and just under 600 career receiving yards.
I have a guess. Is this by
I
any
do
chance
too.
Sharkandrick West?
Gosh dang it, you got it.
Wow.
That was some elite knowledge right there.
I didn't know he
That's
played for
huge.
anybody other than the Chiefs. I didn't even know he was on the Jets at any point.
He was just like a practice squad player.
I didn't
Then he went back to the Chiefs.
I didn't think that was going to be right. But that's the only guy I could think of that was there for that long in Kansas City.
That he was.
Okay,
All right, fellas, which one of you is going next?
I'll take it. My offensive player is a skilled position. Drafted in the 4th round of 2011 to the Denver Broncos and was there until 2014. Spent 2 years in Jacksonville. And in 2017 spent his year with the Dolphins and has not been on a team since he has retired.
Was he ever a Pro Bowler?
2-time Pro Bowler in 2013 and 2014.
Was that with Denver?
Yes.
Is this like Virgil Green?
No. I don't know if Virgil Green ever made a Pro Bowl. He might have as a special teamer one year. No, he never made a Pro Bowl.
Two-time Pro Bowler with Denver. So he was a part of that 2013 offense that just went insane.
Mm-hmm.
This isn't no Sean Moreno, is it?
Nope.
Yeah, I was going to say, because he got drafted earlier than 2011. Man, who was on that team? Trying to think of that receiving core.
The worst part is I have a face, I just don't have a name.
Emmanuel Sanders was a Steeler before he went to the Broncos, so
Yep.
he's out.
Yeah, he wasn't there yet.
Not Wes Welker, because Wes Welker was a all-time journeyman. Wasn't Brandon Marshall.
No, he was in Chicago at the time.
Yeah. What was his jersey number?
Okay, I can't give you the one that he wore in Denver because that would be a dead giveaway. He wore 89 in Miami and he wore 80 in Jacksonville.
Oh, I know who this is, I think. Is it Julius Thomas?
Yes. Is that who you were thinking? No? Can you see a number at all for the guy you were thinking?
18.
I have no idea who that is.
I don't either.
On the Broncos, it would have been Peyton Manning at that time.
Well,
That
yeah.
was who
Yeah,
was
but it
Peyton
wasn't. That's not who I saw.
If you
My
couldn't
brain
figure
doesn't work normal.
if you couldn't figure out off the number, I was gonna say Peyton Manning very famously overthrew him, and Cam Chancellor picked him off. That
Yeah.
all right, John.
All right. So, this man graduated from the University of Notre Dame in 2010. He was then picked up in the second round by the Minnesota Vikings.
Oh,
He spent from 2011 to 2020 as a Viking. Then he went to the Giants, and then had a year stint and then went to the Buccaneers.
I've got
And
it.
after that, he retired. He was a Pro Bowl. He was selected to the Pro Bowl in 2012 and 2017.
I know who this is.
hold on, I gotta think.
He was a 2017 Walter Payton NFL Man of the Year nominee.
Where did he go after the Giants?
The Bucks.
I know exactly who this is. Mac, this is going to be another Robert Quinn for you, I think.
Probably.
You're going to be mad when you hear this.
Okay, so
Let's let it stew a little bit longer.
he was a Viking from when to 2020?
2011 to 2020.
He's a Viking. Well, the only Viking I can think of that came from Notre Dame is it's Kyle Rudolph.
Yep.
Yeah.
The only Viking I could
That
think
was
of
close.
the only Viking I could think of from Notre Dame is Harrison Smith, who just got released.
Very sad.
He said 2011 Notre Dame. Oh no, that wouldn't have been Golden Tate. He was 2010.
Also was a Seahawk.
Mm-hmm. If he had said Seahawk, I was gonna just straight shoot Golden Tate. Now I know that would have been wrong.
That was a good one, John. Haven't heard Kyle Rudolph's name in a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll get my defensive player here. This player was drafted in the first round of 1998. Was a Bengal, Bill, Eagle, 49er, and Charger. Two-time Pro Bowler, one-time
98?
All-Pro.
What part of the defense did he play in? Front seven or back seven?
Front seven.
Front seven. He started where?
He started in Cincy.
College?
Let's see. Auburn.
That didn't help. I need the career path again.
He was a Bengal from 98 to 02. He was a Bill from 03 to 06. He was an Eagle in 07. He was a Niner from 2008 to 2010. And he was a Charger in 2011 and 2012.
There's a name I can see, but I know it's not right.
You said he was did he make the Pro Bowl at all?
What's that, John?
Did he make the Pro Bowl?
Yep, he was a two-time Pro Bowler in 2003 and 2004.
Okay, so
He was on the Niners what year?
2008 to 2010.
Oh, I can't put
I
it.
should know this. 90s is my stuff. Uh,
This dude was a Charger, John, during your
I
lifetime. Come
know.
on.
Stop it. Stop it. Um, Wait a minute. How big was this guy's neck?
His neck?
That's an interesting question.
I would say pretty big based on the picture of him with the Chargers.
I'm gonna take a stab at his name. I think I have it. I'm gonna butcher it. Um, Takeo Spikes.
Yes, it was Takeo Spikes.
Takeo Spikes. Okay.
Yeah, I had no shot at that.
He does kind of have a big neck in his Chargers picture. That's such a random question, but yeah.
I'm sorry.
I was gonna give the jersey number as the next hint.
No, I don't know that name, so that wouldn't have helped me at all.
The only
Anyways.
reason I know him is because he was in Madden 12.
Oh, okay.
And I knew this one, wherever John is on your screen, I knew this one would get it because he was a Charger and he got drafted in the 90s.
Yeah.
90s is my stuff.
I had no shot. Well,
All right, Mac, who's your defensive guy?
yeah, my defensive player isn't from that long ago. He got drafted in the 5th round in 2019 out of Minnesota to the New York Jets, where he spent 2019 to 2021. Then the next 2 years, he was in Houston, and since 2024, he has been a Viking.
What position?
Position group, rough position group.
Front 7.
Front 7.
Front 7. What college was he in?
Minnesota.
Ooh.
He was drafted to the Jets.
Mm-hmm. I don't think he
Would his
did.
jersey number be a dead giveaway?
He with the Jets he wore 53. He you wouldn't remember him. He did wear 53 in Houston as well.
Front 7 player.
You definitely wouldn't remember him with the Jets because he didn't do anything there.
Jet, Texan, Viking. From Minnesota. No, Roy Lopez is totally wrong. He was a defensive lineman. Does this player have an iconic play?
No, not
No.
that I can think of.
Has he been a Pro Bowler?
No. His number in Minnesota is 51.
51.
Is he a starter?
Yes, he is a starter.
Is this Kevin Minter?
No.
Van Ginkel?
No.
51 on the Vikings.
Yeah, I'm happy I went with this option over my last one.
Who was your other one?
It was going to be Jeremy Chin.
That's a name I haven't heard in a while.
Second round pick in 2020 to the Panthers. I think at least you, Aaron, would have got that off the dome.
Most likely. Is he more of a rusher or like an off-ball player?
More of an off ball.
Is he a side or a strong side?
Hang on. Let me take a look at that. Let me see what they have on that defense.
Let me see if I can see the reflection in Mac's eyes.
They would eat. Yeah, like you could see that. I don't know if he would be considered the Mike or the Will.
On the other side of Van Ginkel.
The other side of Van Ginkel. Yeah.
I don't know why I asked that.
I give up. I'm lost on
help.
this one.
You're lost?
I got nothing.
It's Blake Cashman.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Dang.
He had
Not a name that comes up often. That was a good one.
He had a solid tenure in Houston, and then they decided to let him walk in free agency, and it didn't make any sense to me.
John, end us off.
All right. I am convinced that you guys are either going to get this right off the bat or you're going to struggle. But I was nice, and it's not a player from the 80s or the 90s. This man is a former corner. He played with the Falcons from 2013 to 2018, and then played with the Cardinals from 2019 to 2021.
I know it.
His college is so not common. If I tell you where he came from, it would probably give it away.
I know
I
exactly.
don't know if it would. But
I know exactly who this is, and if I get it wrong, I'm gonna be so mad at myself.
he has a ring.
He has a ring?
He does.
With
He does
who?
not have a ring. I apologize. He does
Oh,
not
I was
have a
gonna
ring.
say.
The Falcons haven't won. The Cardinals haven't won. He's been to a Super Bowl if he played with the Falcons till 2018. but-
Yes. He played a significant part in that game.
Yep,
actually.
I know exactly who it is.
This Robbie Alford.
Mm-hmm.
It is the man who had a pick six against the GOAT
And still lost the game.
in the Super Bowl. Still lost the game. Because why
know who
would you? Would
You know who
piss
had
off
a
Tom
pick
Brady
six
when he's
against the
already losing?
Patriots and did not lose the game?
Uchenna Nwosu. That was beautiful. I keep watching videos of Patriots fans reacting to that game and just watching them cry.
Oh,
been 10 years.
funny
They just-
story. So my neighbor is a Patriots fan. I gotta make sure he's not outside because the window's like right over there, and it's open. But we went to a family friend's house, right, to watch it,
Mhm.
and he was out talking. He's like, "Yeah, Patriots, whatever. He was on like FaceTime. He was like, yeah, Patriots, yeah, this, and that. We get home. The Patriots flag that he has on his garage is in ashes.
Oh, oh
Dude.
boy.
Why?
It's like, yeah, I haven't talked to him since. I'm afraid to.
Dude, the Patriots haven't. It's only been like, gosh, it's been 6 years. It had been 6 years since the Patriots won a Super Bowl, and you're throwing a fit. My gosh.
I mean, it's been. I've never in my lifetime have seen. I've never seen the Chargers get past the.
Divisional.
Divisional round. Yeah.
I don't think they've gone past the divisional.
Well, they went
Like,
to the AFC
and
Championship in '07, but you were little then.
I was 4. I don't
Yeah.
remember that. And I can't. Can I throw a fit like that? Obviously not. I mean, this hat wasn't cheap.
Oh my
Mac
gosh, my
bought me
team
my
didn't win
jersey, so I can't do
didn't win
anything
the
to
Super
that.
Bowl.
I can't. Mac bought me my jersey. I can't like burn it or anything like that.
Yeah, that's mean.
That'd be messed up.
Well, and look
Hey,
at me and
John, what
Mac. We
happened to the
waited
jersey?
very patiently for our team to go back to the Super Bowl. We waited 11 years for them to go back.
I think Herbert is gonna be like John Elway.
He'll get there later on.
Best case, yeah. Best case scenario, he's John Elway. Worst case scenario, he's Dak Prescott.
I'm starting.
What if Dak Prescott becomes John Elway?
He'd have to leave.
Hopefully not
Hey.
with the Cowboys.
Yeah, he'd
but-
have to leave the Cowboys
Then-
for that to happen.
If that happens, though, I mean, only goes up from there for Herbert, right? You can only fail so many times before you succeed. I mean, I don't know how that's working out for Josh Allen, but
Tell that to Dan Marino, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I guess that's true.
Oh, well. Well, it's been a good episode. A lot to cover.
Yeah,
It has.
that was a good one. Draft prospects, free agent signings. It's definitely slowed down, so I don't know if there's going to be a whole lot to do until the draft, which I did take off that week that the draft is happening, so that way we can do a little live stream of that first round, at least the first round.
Yeah.
I know it means I'm going to be up late, but I took off the whole week, so who's going to tell me I can't stay up and watch the whole thing?
Isn't the draft geared towards like the weekend, anyways?
Yeah, it starts on Thursday.
Oh, I'll be fine. I'll be fine.
So, yeah, April 23rd is the first day.
All right.
A total of 257 picks across all 7 rounds will happen. Here's my question. Do we have the full draft? We do have the full draft order. Who is currently in possession of the Mr. Irrelevant pick? It is Denver. They currently hold the last 2 picks of the draft.
Huh. Random, but okay.
Will they pick anybody relevant with those? Probably not.
No.
Not all of them are going to be Brock Purdy.
No. I mean, considering the
I don't
only...
even think it was Brock Purdy. It was the system.
Well, yeah, look what happens when the system gets shut down. He can't do anything.
It made Mac Jones look good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it made Mac Jones look like a Pro Bowler for a couple games.
Right?
The last...
Well, actually, Mac Jones was a Pro Bowler.
Yeah, his rookie year. And then he lost Josh McDaniels. I think that's the reason he started to fail, not because he's just a bad player.
Mm-hmm.
Coaching matters.
Coordinator.
Coaching 100% matters. I think the last Mr. Irrelevant pick that actually made any amount of headway was what year was he taken? I'm trying to find him and I can't. It was Ryan Suckup, the kicker.
In what, 2009?
Was it that long ago? Am I not going back far enough? Is that why I can't find him? I thought he was taken... There he is, 2009. Ryan Suckup to the Chiefs.
Aaron knows ball.
Who was considered the 6th best kicker that year in the draft.
That's wild.
Mm-hmm.
He ended up being pretty good.
Yeah, he wasn't terrible.
I remember him from his Titans days.
Yeah, that's where he was at his best. And very brief. Hey, he was the Super Bowl winning kicker for the Bucks.
Yeah. Yeah, he was. That's right. Yeah, very, very solid kicker throughout his career.
I think that is a good place to end it. So, thank you all for watching us three idiots blab on about football. We have a good old time doing it.
We do. Make sure you like. Make sure you subscribe. At some point this week, preferably when the video comes out, look in the top comment, and our Instagram page will be there. If you guys want to give that a follow too, that'd help us out a lot.
Yeah, if one of you would want to start paying for some kind of video editing service, because I don't know if I can do it on Movie Maker, just go through this and just make clips to post on there. For that and YouTube Shorts.
I'm sure clipping isn't too difficult. I'll see if I can figure it out. I have a lot of free time on my hands. If I have any questions, I mean, you guys did video broadcasting, so.
Yeah. We got some decent knowledge in that. But I got nothing to add. Either you two got anything to add?
No, sir.
No, sir.
All right. Well, thank you guys for watching. This has been a good
Peace.